And interestingly, the rest of the time I've been like having interesting discussions and arguments about Meghan Markle and Prince Harry TV interview. A, a lot of people are, a lot of people, as soon as they heard the word racism, they just run and it's just like they're on autopilot. I try to be a little more reserved and not just be impressed by Oprah's on the couch psychoanalyst media thing. I know there's a lot of money involved, and yeah, to me, I'm just 50-50 between the idea that maybe, you say you don't want all this media attention, and then you still go to the media to get some attention and talk about you and attack your family. And or on the other side, you really believe that, yeah, it's time for a change, and you want to enforce the message. But yeah, I'm still torn between the idea that it might be all about me. I wanna, so I'm just. But I just had some amazing conversation about it with an amazing friends, and everybody has different opinions, and it's great to listen to the opinions of other people, especially when you speak with people who, like me, had interesting upbringings. I talked to someone who was a son of a president who felt more like Harry than I feel more like William. I talked to another friend who was like, fuck her, she's lying. She's just here. She's an Arivist. All this is for her, and she's fucking up the relationship of this guy and his family just for her attention. I was like, yo, okay. So everybody has very different opinions, and that's the good thing about it. To me, I posted something on Twitter today that I think is interesting, is that whether you have an opinion, and whatever your opinion is, I'm realizing that a lot of people are losing the sense of nuance. A lot of people are they have an opinion, and their opinion is the one that they will try to push in everybody's throat, and they feel like anybody who doesn't have the same opinion as them is an enemy. And to me, that couldn't be further from the truth. I believe that everybody has the right to have different opinions, and we can have conversation about things we disagree on, but we're always going to find something we agree on, and we can build from there. And maybe we can learn from our different opinions, but it feels like these days everybody, with any conversation about anything, people need to fight like if the opinion they have about, and sometimes it's opinion about other people, vaccines, viruses, etc. A lot of people act like if opinions are religions. Listen, you have to be very careful with your opinion, and you have to learn to be very nuanced with your opinion, because this will give you the room to be able to change opinions. If one day you realize that whatever you believed was not true, or whatever you believe changed, because things change, You might go outside and say, wow, the sky is blue. And then you will argue with somebody about the fact that the sky is blue, and that person is telling you, why, but sometimes the sky is gray. No, sky is blue. Sometimes it can be gray. And yeah, it's blue right now, but sometimes it's gray. Sometimes it's dark, black. Sometimes it's orange. Sometimes it's pink. No, the sky is blue. All right, the sky is blue. And then at 6 p.m., you look at the sky and it's pinkish orange. And you're like, the sky is blue. Because you've been so obsessed and religious about your opinion that you are not able to look at the truth and accept it, because now you've been too far in your opinion. I'm a person that I can have opinions, but I always leave enough room in my opinions to be wrong. Because you can be wrong about something. And when you're wrong about something, if you are able to say, oh, I thought that and I was wrong, so now I think that, there's nothing wrong. It's just the internet is a crazy place. It's a cesspool of crazy people who come to you for anything. If you have an opinion about something, some people will want to cancel you just because you don't have the same opinion as them. And this is, in my opinion, the thing we have to fight against, because the internet is becoming a place where people just come and like they think that their role every day is to defend their opinion at all costs, defend whatever they think is the right thing at all costs, and force this right thing to everyone. But every country has a different point of view of what is right and what is wrong. Every country has a different point of view of what is being a great person, what is not, or what is I don't know, what is being a slut or not. This differs from one place to another. Depending on where you are, some things you will do will not matter that much, and some others in other countries, those will be frowned upon. And it's interesting how people are not able nowadays to take one step back from their opinion and maybe a mask is useful, or maybe not. And facts, nobody cares about facts anymore. Some people, they just arrive and they say masks are useless, and they don't care about anything else. They just run with it, and like so obsessed about it that you like this girl, she gets into a Uber and the person said, please wear a mask, and now she's here coughing on the face of that person and doing this whole scandal. And in the end, she get banned from Uber and Lyft, because she's dumb, first of all, but because she just doesn't want to comply with things that are simple. There's some rules that we decide for the protection of everybody, but she's just now in her whole bubble of people who just think like her. And the people who believe that they are the of the side of the good, they also have this attitude about good things. Sometimes they want to defend something that is right, but the way they defend it is counterproductive. They just create enemies, and more there's people who want to defend the innocent, defend the people who are victims of racism, of homophobia, and all these things. And the way they do it is by canceling people. Anybody that says something they don't like, they just want to cancel. And now you have to be careful when you start calling everything racism, everything homophobia, anything Islamophobia, etc., phobia this, phobia that, something ism. You have to be very, very, very careful about that, because at a point thank you so much our streaming boss, Mike Phoenix. I thought you were sleeping. Thank you so much, bro. You look at that, 132. So I was saying, you have to be very careful, because at a point when you wake up every day to complain about something, you start creating a world where your complaints start having less and less and less power, and people are going to be at a point, people are going to be like, yeah, another victim, yeah, another this, yeah, another that, because people are abusing this. And I believe that, listen, some people are there's some bad people in this world. There's some people who have stupid opinions and stuff, but it doesn't mean that everybody has to not have a voice. And democracy, or the liberty of the freedom of speech that everybody is trying to defend, cannot only work when you decide that I can speak because I'm saying stuff. You have to also let the idiots speak, or the ones that you think are idiots, because maybe you are the one who is like this on whatever opinion. And you have to just have nuance. Like, I used to enjoy, and actually I have two shows that I enjoy, but it's not only one now. It shows in France that I enjoy, where people are debating about different things. And what I enjoy about those shows is the fact that the people are listening to each other, and then they're giving their opinion, but they're not here to create some TV drama for the ratings. They don't care. They're on the public service, and it's a great show about politics and about different society subjects. And every time take the time to answer the question, and then the other one, and then it's an interesting exchange of ideas. Not all these places where everybody come and they're all fighting and they punching it. Nah, come on. Like, I don't like this energy anymore. And this is something I don't like about the YouTube comments as well. When you're on YouTube, there's so many places that you leave a comment about something and somebody comments to you about something else. I posted something on an Apple video. This is somebody who does a lot of videos about Apple, iPhones, Macs and stuff. And he was talking about the iPhone 13, the next iPhone. And me, I was like, I'm still on the iPhone. I'm still on the iPhone XS. And I don't know if I'm going to go to the 12 or if I'm going to just, my wife has the 12. I mean, it's just the camera, the difference, and the internals. But this one is working so fine that maybe after buying iPhones every year, I might wait maybe another year until the next iPhone to buy one, just to see a difference between the two. And so I was like, hey, I might go in my Bitcoins and get a little 1,000 and or maybe buy me a 12 if I'm weak, So that was my conversation was about iPhones, right? And now you have 3-4 people coming to the comments about Bitcoins. Huh? Yeah. Why you want to sell the Bitcoins? Don't sell your Bitcoins. Who do you think you are? And some other guy was like, how you talk about your Bitcoin like you have a lot of money. I was like, what's wrong with these people? It's like, it's not a conversation about Bitcoins. It's a conversation about, am I buying this phone this year or am I waiting for next year?